Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's one of the bubble examples.
Mm-hmm.
The dot-com bubble, I think, is it for me. It's
Mm-hmm.
relevant because I see a lot of AI things now, and it
Mm-hmm.
just seems like the dot-com
Mm-hmm.
bubble.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if
There's
it
so yeah,
if you
the
feel the same way.
similarities. Yeah, in some ways, I could see that. People look at it and they're like, "Hey, there are the internet did make like looking like when you were back then. If you heard about the internet, you saw some of the possibilities. You'd be like, "Hey, this is actually really cool. There's a lot of things that you could do. You could set up websites. People could buy things on them instead of having to go to somewhere. You could buy it and then have it like even if you're not saying shipping, but just buy it and then go and collect it or something. That was something that was new. Instead of having to necessarily call and speak to someone, you could automate stuff like that. So there was some pros to it. Just like with artificial intelligence, there are some pros to it. There are some uses. It's being shown to like help in like medical research and so I think it does fit that core of, hey, there is actually something there. There are
Yeah, and it
you
could
know
change the
there are a
world.
lot of benefits. It could change the world, and it is something that a lot of companies and countries are pushing very hard. So
Yeah,
there is that potential there, and there is, I think, a growing change or like growth of a positive sentiment or feeling towards AI. You know, I think more and more people
yeah,
are starting to see a lot of headlines about artificial intelligence, what it is. People, it's if you look at even the like in the app stores, application stores on people's phones, Google Play Store, Apple Store, the or the App Store, those AI models and whatever, they are ranking highly. So it's like people are actually using them. They're using it on their phone, or they have. I think ChatGPT almost has it's approaching like 1 billion users. I think it was like
it's quite a few.
700 or
I don't
eight
know how
hundred
many
million or
users.
something like that. It's approaching like 1 billion
Hmm.
users. There's what 7 billion people in the world.
Yeah,
So there is, I think, adoption. It's just even
is
if there
it?
is
Are
that
these
thing there,
businesses? Hmm.
I'll say even if there is the true, there is value there. It's like, hey, if it just reaches a point where like any business, even if it's a good business or good thing,
Hmm.
the price is really important. The price at which you get it at. So
Yeah.
you could have a car that is worth $1 million, and someone says, "Yo, would you buy it for 2 million?" And you're like, "No, that don't make sense. Why would I buy it at 2 million? I'm looking at all of them are selling at 1 million. Why would I do that?" And then someone says, "Oh, the car is say the car is worth half, like 500,000, another car, and they're willing to sell it at 200,000, you'd be like, whoa. I mean, yes, you'd want to check, hey, is there a reason why? But say you checked it, it was actually verified, okay, the
Hmm.
car is actually in a good state. It's like, hey, yeah, the car isn't nice, but you're getting this thing at like such a cheap price. And if you thought you could sell it fast, you could make a quick profit on it. So it's
Hmm.
like you can have something that's good, and the price you get it at is just too high. It's like too high a price.
For
So
real.
if the
I
business,
Yeah, I think even so with the AI companies, like you'll see a lot of them pop up and they have
mm-hmm,
ambitious plans, and they will probably revolutionize technology and all of these things, but
mm-hmm,
at the end of the day, a lot of these startups, they're at the core of it is it's a business, as you say,
mm-hmm,
and the business is there to make profits because you have to be able to pay people, you have to be able to pay the workers, pay
mm-hmm,
the software for the software and the hardware and all of those things. So if at the end of the day you're
mm-hmm,
not making money, it's not a sustainable business. How
mm-hmm,
long will you be here for? And I think
mm-hmm,
the thing with the AI or the speculation of an AI bubble
mm-hmm.
is, yes, a lot of people, how many of these companies are even profitable? Like, I think
Mhm,
that's the biggest thing. You'll see
mhm,
abnormal, pretty high valuations of certain
mhm,
companies. I think, is it ChatGPT worth 300 billion or something like that?
mhm,
you know, there are a lot of companies out now, even like Perplexity, etc., that are pretty large companies,
mhm,
but are they really that profitable? Are they trading much higher than their intrinsic or fundamental value? Uh, is this a bubble? Will it possibly pop? What are the
Mm-hmm.
repercussions? Um, because for us, I'm not sure of all the, you know, how much Jamaica's direct exposure was to the dot-com bubble at the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how badly we got burned in Jamaica.